Okay, I was able to question so at about Ghana politics avenue. So I was Yambonra Yensemo NPP presidential primaries. I was Koso the thing any asem Ketwakra. Kevin Taylor credit goes to loud silence TV. I was on any team, aba drop a hot expose bia enye asem ketwa kra na NPP presidential primaries abusua critical Dr. Bawumia eche ewase a enye sika ketwa na Kennedy Japan de Kevin Taylor eche se onjina ye na eche se sika Dr. Bawumia oche momenti asma Kevin Taylor ekana ye ba ye de dia council ababeto amso abusua na ochra ose Kennedy Japan so hs ka bet Dr. Bawumia nisika oche nisika wone ho papa momye nkonkoti ye ba ye de aka beba beto amso
And you bro mechiska papa. I'm not kidding you. They are going to share money. A lot of money is going on. They are sharing. A lot of sharing is going on.
abusua mote Kevin Taylor na etre se sika omo che no sa enumre a day before etre se abato no ba be koso no abusua sika o Dr. Bawumia che no enye sika keto akwa na Kennedy Kevin Taylor na nsema o san so kan se sa sika Dr. Bawumia che no sika omo pese omo de reggae election omo de to delegate no na echese omo de ato abano e de ama Dr. Bawumia ni camp na ochra Dr. Bawumia ebe take lead with 56.8%. Abusuya asem aba Kennedy Japan ne camp na so be papa o say on the ghost team no adwuma a omo hit grounds aye no polls a ekoso no Dr. Bawumia ebe lead with 56.8%. Na Kennedy Japan so 40.3%. Na HS 2.9% na Canada. Omo aka no. Omo HS 2.9% no. It no Kennedy Japan abane de Kevin Taylor ochra the ghost team no hit grounds no. Kennedy Japan LUC abana Dr. Bawumia and so edewe no enema enye asem keto akwanti ne sika ne de Kevin Taylor ene the ghost team no akwakopi Dr. Bawumia etese o chisika pudu edman nkofo na momya nko na yenkonkoti ensema ekoso unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afufron so ensa into me and kabi Ghana politics avenue so and don't forget to click on the notification bell send be any updates be dropping on so ensa to me akabi madam ase
Eshi rado. Omo nyina ba. Se mo see a platform yi eni awode ochina Monto abaniwie no number 1 say I control the destiny of the NPP. Now, numbers now oba behu no. I know so many people will say it is never possible. It is possible. Rigging ekwaso anadwi. And let me say this, there will be a lot of rigging tomorrow. There will be a lot. Ochina rigging bekoso big time. And numbers na me de betche and numbers are. I catch them say we are going to stay within margin of error of 3. Now, this is how it's going to look tomorrow. And Obia Enkati Peace Way. And the date is saying, and the 30th of January 2026. Numbers I'm the better no. Remember be a review. These are numbers that will reflect tomorrow after the NPP primaries. Okay. This is how it's going to look like tomorrow. Margin of error +3 -3. Mahmoud Bawumia will walk with 56.8%. Mahmoud Bawumia will walk with 56.8%. Kennedy Japan will walk with 40.3%. Listen to me very well. The rest of the candidates will share 2.9%. Ochina, after the results, Mahmoud Bawumia will walk home with 56.8%. Remember, margin of error, +3 -3. Kennedy and Japan will walk with 40.3%. The rest of the candidates will walk with 2.9%. They will share 2.9%. Now, something is going to happen tomorrow. The monies they are sharing, Kennedy and Japan, when you bring in a margin of error, he might lose 3 points. He might drop to 37%. And that 37%, because that's 3%, Bawumia betuma fabi. And at 2.9 for betuma fabi. So technically, it will either boost Bawumia or boost the 2.9. Now, probability that Mahmoud Bawumia might also lose 3% or add 3% is high. But they are all going to stay within. If Kennedy, if the margin of error we are going to put in here, Kennedy might drop to 37%. But the likelihood of Kennedy going over 40% is not possible. Mahmoud Bawumia can move to 59%. He can move to 58.3. Mahmoud Bawumia could also drop 3%. That's why I'm saying the margin of error is 3. But the number we are looking at, Ochina, for Mahmoud Bawumia is 56.8. That is our solid number. The number we are looking for Kennedy Japan is 40.3. And I've checked all the polls in Ghana. Obiani Wama Kennedy Japan, a dog chance of even getting 40%. Kennedy will get 40%. That will be Kennedy be dropping number. It is the money they are sharing tonight, and no one bit my drop Kennedy number. The monies they are pumping tonight into the system, the Bawumia group, that is the only money a bit me exchange Kennedy numbers like a crabby. But because the margin of error margin of error +3 -3. We are looking at Mahmoud Bawumia. Bawumia not crossing 58%. He can't. He can't cross 57. That is what is going to happen tomorrow. Ochina date here, 31st of January 2026. Ochina by 6 p.m. You will come back to this number. You'll be shocked. We are talking about 50 + 1. Mahmoud Bawumia will make 56.8. And 56.8, you know, Makajam said there's a 3% chance to say it could go up, it could go down. Kennedy, 3% chance to go up or go down. So we are looking at numbers that will fluctuate. And I agree, the numbers keep moving a slow form, but it is not significant. It is not going to change significantly. It is going to stay here. As much as Makacham will say, no message, you know, and then I agree, they have resorted to paying and bribing. Yes. So I get it. So the Bawumia team, the Kennedy team, they know what I'm talking about. This is how it's going to play out. It does not matter. And to me, change it. And I know say no pollster has given Kennedy Japan even over 35%. No pollster in Ghana. Any research near we know Kennedy is going to cross 40%. He's going to get 40.3%. The worst for Kennedy will be 37%. The worst for Kennedy is going to be 37%. And Ochina, we will be here. Ochina Ebabaha. We are not going to go anywhere. We are going to come show you these same numbers. I wouldn't even show you. You people will say numbers in here. And then I make sure say +3 -3 is what we are looking at. And sir, +3 -3, no, and yet the money they are sharing tonight. I still have team on the ground. I still have people working. I still have people monitoring. The 3 now Makano, Brian Champon, Combine Japan, and a country, they are going to share 2.9%. Omako Monima 3.1% no meet my share. They cannot go beyond that. That is where they will stay. I'm not kidding you. They are going to share money a lot. a lot of money is going on. They are sharing. A lot of sharing is going on. And there's something I want to do. We are going to end tonight's show here. We are going to put this numbers out. We are still going to go down to work. I need some briefing. Some briefing is supposed to be done in the next hour. And they made to my end and say, I'm leaving you with this number. Mahmoud Bawumia will make 56.8%. Kennedy Japan will make 40.3%. The rest will share 2.9. Marginal error. Plus 3 minus 3 can come in. Kennedy might drop to 37%. Mahmoud Bawumia, so I drop a cry. It is not going to be more than 3%. Mahmoud Bawumia, so Beko Denima is not going to be more than 3%. Kennedy Beko Denima, it is not more than 3%. They will all linger around this number. This is what is going to happen tomorrow. There's going to be record-breaking show. I mean, I'm not say in some way why Rebecca can want someone there and sign you NPP for primaries. And I agree, almost Jessica. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading when it comes to sharing money. And then I agree, they are flowing money. Enti ama results no fluctuate. They are flowing money. You can say Obiya Riesika Chesika. Mahmoud Bawumia camp no, they are basically busy sharing money. Enti for that reason no, Kennedy Japan so then call for to share kakra almost tugum. Ama numbers nyina fluctuate tonight because there are some people who have not decided, and it wouldn't really make much difference at the end of the day. The numbers we'll give you here, no, nothing will really change the numbers. But what is happening tonight, and I say, Bawumia and Kennedy mo omuchiskapa, they are sharing money, and Sikana mo channel. What is happening, and I say, Sikano, it is making the scale move, and I'm talking about the numbers they will get, you know, into numbers, no, but so we will stay within those numbers. Sikano and to mean Sambia, the Obiabenya no Benya, they are throwing money. Bawumia especially, Sika ecosystem, about 70% if you Bawumia or Tuska, and I think election where do or die man the yere and the LED Sikano Nitiano Samere. And the tonight from Ende Ekopim or Channel past 6, the amount of money Bawumia and Kennedy mo to ego system, it is crazy. And believe it or not, the money they are pouring into the system tonight, it is tilting the scale. Kennedy is really pouring money. Bawumia is pouring money. Ama scale no be jina, but it's still tilting. It is doing like this, like that, like this, like that. But still, we will give you the numbers. Ochna obibe wini, obiso ebeluzi, and that is what we will do tonight. Team, stay with me. And then I so I meant to on say obianim say Kevin Taylor the numbers neighbor. And the interesting thing about Ochna election, and I say, a cromfo Asia. And a cromfo per se, a cromfo ketwani cromfo penny money be dinim. From day one, election way has been about money. It has been about who can steal better than who. It has been about insult. It has been about it has been about lack of message. And our message, all of them from Kennedy to Bawumia to Comne Japan to Brandon Champon all the way to Country. Obiani Gano bet to say message when ana Bawumia the nam, and a message when ana Kennedy Japan the nam, message when ana Educhum the nam. Obiani sa ADNB. They didn't come with any message. As we speak, no delegate can say message when na atoma kuma sunti amede to amawi. No. So you can see clearly say the campaign has always been about at the end of the day when a bit yakese no benya nod. That's all. It is not about any message. It's not about patriotism. It's not about service to the people. It's not about the willingness to be honest about their bad leadership that made Ghanaians vote against them. It is all about they thinking, say, Jimmy. So go out there, just insult each other. Let's send dogs like Abronya, send dogs to go out there and say their mind, insult other people so that people will know, say, the more dogs you have, the more power you yield in the NPP. And that is what we have witnessed for the past 6 to 7 months. There's nothing unique. Ghana form the name Ghana be some say sanko for numwe and a 5 way. Why pan na okuta messenger? Obiampo kai word ba kumpa. Nipa ba kubi kan ya obeka se we de megina so. Asem we de okato makoma so. Se yenyina ye Ghana for betoma na obetuma be di president a. Obi ani obetuma ka asem ba ko ye nyansasema from the 5 sankwas no obi atuka too. You can see clearly say there was no message in the first place. They don't have the intelligence to understand. They say Ghana for you do that pointer. Unia sem papa biaka chere we are not going to listen to you. But hey, why not? Only why we say akromfo Jimmy. They are foolish and they don't want to be advised. Indeed, that is how it's going to be. But enumerate the scale is moving up and down, left and right. Amount for a tuesika. Amount for a yesika tuesika na dwi. Bawumia a about 70% of the bribe. Kenya Japan a about 30% of the bribe. They are really flowing money at time. But it will not change the outcome. Yes. Now, before I go on, I just want to say this. Anthony Bestati NPP4 in Semono. I want to say this. This man, his name is Afote Agbo. Afote Agbo. And last week, Tama Meba show no so me catch Ghana for say this man called Afote Agbo is a criminal. You see, we just don't sit here and speak on people because Afote no nye fan cheme. Afote onye nipa ncheme. I don't have any personal thing against him. But say obi ewo Ghana na ofa ekwan bi so bokro no wiankofo in the name say oyebusua penyi tantan bi ana say ono na da the Greater Accra House of Chiefs for eyine so onkoda Land Commission Board so inti obefa hu dia bokro no I am not going to allow it. Now the gentleman on his left, and his name is Van Dam, another criminal, a very serious criminal. In fact, Van Dam no na Afote Agbo. Afote Agbowe is using this Van Dam. Oko Katamanso area where this Afote Agbo guy no or the thugs, criminals who kill, they murder. In fact, Omukuta Intuo or the Sabo were a friend of Van Dam. And this Van Dam last week, the Ghana Police Service, they arrested him. Wase Johnny. Now, he was given bail because it's a democratic state in your team. Yamani bail. And he's back there with guns. And omotata nipa ewo Katamanso area ho. Now the reason why I have always been on Afote Agbo am say oye kromfo and say there are so many people on one side say Katamanso area ho Afote Agbo in the name of say oye Katamanso ebusia penyi o se one, he is duping people. And sasia or ewo area ho nyina Afote Agbo aton sase nyina oye kromfo. That is the man in white. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, Okotwashi was Ethiopia airline muko. He was supposed to die there. Because Bonia sa akwawe edi or Ghana no. I don't expect anybody to allow Afote Agbo to be walking on the streets of Ghana. He is a hardened criminal. And so many people in the NDC, they know. There are so many people in the NPP who also know. Ahimfu bebre o Ghana munim say Afote Agbo oye kromfo. Owiansa se tatankofo. Now Ogo Katamanso any Apollonia area where was setting up a group of thugs. And what they do is when you are building, they will show up. And when they show up, Sagana, or that's their friend Van Dam now, or Dwe Prano, he will come with his boys. And what they will come and do and say, they will tell you, said, assassin your mudia, Oma kwaji court warrants, Oma kunya judgment. And what they do and say, Sawa mo musika kesia, they will either shoot somebody on the land, attack people under the instructions of Afote Agbo. This man is a criminal. And Omo mo Katamanso any sa Apollonia area when you know they know. They know Afote Agbo. And I want the NDC to come out and tell the world, say they don't want Afote Agbo to stand anywhere else to say or a member of the NDC because he's a criminal. Afote Agbo is a criminal. He's a land criminal. Oyewi. Wabe won korabi gu US ha. Ena odi obade sim. He's a disease. Everything about him is terrible. Now, I want to send this message to the Lands Commission. I was in Ghana last week. Because me ba Afote Agbo wunti na me ba Ghana. Oye kromfo
Okay, abusua we ne ensem a ɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ political highway ne so ɛyɛ Kevin Taylor ɛna yɛte ne nka sɛ ɔde saa ensem no ɛto dwa ɛde ama yɛ dɛ abusua yɛnsɛ mo mbrɛ no on subscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afoforɔ nso ɛnsa ntumi ɛnka bi aha ɛyɛ Ghana Politics Avenue so medamase